Oh my
Alright, yo guys, what's going on? It's Rxqe for the first time in a long time. Welcome back to some CoD World War II. You know, for as long as this game's been out, there's always somebody just sitting here doing something in the headquarters, and people are just watching him. So to be completely honest with you guys, I wasn't entirely expecting to make this World War II video right now. Truthfully, I was waiting on the Cold War mid-season update, which I thought was going to come out yesterday on the 25th. I thought it was supposed to come out yesterday, but we only got a playlist update, and apparently the note from Treyarch says that the mid-season update's going to be next week, and there's still no current word on the new sniper coming to the game, which I'm kind of upset about. I don't know. I was looking at the patch notes. There was no word of the new sniper coming. It's still supposed to be... I don't know, dude. I want it. Anyways. So anyways, though, we're back here on some CoD World War II today to go ahead and talk about the new rumors, which I'm sure most of you guys have already heard. If you guys didn't already see the article that Charlie Intel posted, I'll go ahead and leave a link to that down in the description below. But basically what it's saying is that the current rumor is that this year's Call of Duty is supposed to be called CoD World War II Vanguard or something like that. And real quick, right off the bat, I wanted to go ahead and get your guys' thoughts and opinions on that. Like, as of right now, what do you guys think about that? Because truthfully, I know that this game was pretty divisive. I would say that the hype for this game was, at least in my opinion, over the past couple of years, or at least, like, you know, with all the new gen Call of Duties, you know, starting from COD Ghosts till now, I would say that the hype for World War II was at an absolute high. You know, like the COD series was returning to World War II for the first time since World at War. The game looked phenomenal. But again, this game was kind of divisive because a lot of people, at least a lot of people that I know, don't really enjoy this game that much. Now, me personally, I actually really do enjoy this game. Like, even before that massive Division overhaul update that came out, like, halfway through the game's original life cycle, I was still playing the game a lot then. I play the game a lot now. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm currently on a 265 daily login streak. Do you guys see this absolutely gorgeous sniper rifle that's in my hands right now with a little loaf chain on it? It makes perfect sense. I have a loaf on my sniper. I have a loaf on the bed. So to make a very long story short, if you guys haven't been around on my Twitch, I disconnected again. You gotta be kidding me, dude. I don't know what it is. Out of every COD that I play, I don't disconnect from any of them as much as I do here on World War II. I don't understand. I'm not joking you. This happens literally at least once every single day I get on this game. And it's gonna put me right back into the exact same game. Like, why? Why does it do this? So anyways, as I was saying, yeah, if you guys haven't been around on my Twitch, you guys have missed out. So again, long story short, I started this grind last July. I think it was July 4th was exactly the date. I started this grind on World War II because ever since this game has come out, I've wanted the Faithful to, and I made it my goal to get on this game every single day, and like every 50 days of the milestones, I would go ahead and do a supply drop opening. It's been a very long and stressful journey, but we finally got it. Finally got the Faithful to. So I'm probably still gonna go ahead and make some sort of like dedicated sniping video. There was more people over there. Probably still gonna go ahead and make some sort of like, you know, dedicated sniping video on this game with the Faithful 2. If you guys are interested in seeing that, go ahead and let me know of that as well down in the comments. I know this is a hot spot right here on Valkyrie. He jumped through the window. Why are you trying to shoot me with a pistol from that? Oh, if I hit that Nosk. Trying to shoot me with a pistol from that distance? What are you doing, my guy? So going back to what I was saying, though, I know a lot of you guys might call me a psychopath for logging onto this game 265 days in a row and counting. I mean, at this point in time, even though I already have the Faithful 2 and whatnot, I may as well just shoot for 365 days in a row. Why not? If you guys don't believe me, I'll go ahead and show my login streak. Like, this is literally this morning. So again, though, I know a whole lot of people feel very indifferent about this COD, and I feel like a lot of those people still might feel pretty indifferent about at least the current rumor that Sledgehammer is developing this year's Call of Duty, but honestly, I'm pretty excited. Here's the thing though, like I just said, I really feel like the Division overhaul update in this game really made this game a lot more playable. Also on top of all of the DLC weapons that you got in this game and how, for the most part, easily accessible they were, thank God supply drops are no longer a thing. This game had a ton of content, a ton of different weapon variety that you could use, and I really feel like they did a pretty solid job. However though, I would say that this game's biggest flaw is the maps. Like, a map like St. Marie, and people are voting for it over Aachen. Why? I'm not really a very big fan of this map, and it's mainly just because I can really only play it in Team Deathmatch. I feel like I would enjoy this map so much more if I could play it on something like, you know, Domination or Hardpoint consistently, but PC can't really do that. Although we did get the good side, so if we can keep them trapped on that side of the map, it might not be so bad. But my biggest problem with this game are the maps. I don't inherently think that all of them are really, really bad. I mean, I might not like St. Marie here, for example, but it's still not that bad of a map. I mean, like, it's playable in Team Deathmatch, I just don't like the way that people play it. Especially here on PC, a lot of the time, people just, like, sit up in the buildings, hide in corners, like, people just do not move on this map at all. Now, again, speaking from the experience of PC, it could be completely different on console where, you know, you guys got, you know, populated lobbies all the time. But I really do feel like that this game's biggest flaw are the maps, because, again, a lot of them aren't, you know, horrible by nature, which might sound kind of harsh and saying, because, again, like, the maps aren't that bad, but the problem is that they don't have that, you know, it factor, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of the maps in this game just don't really scream iconic, and for the love of God, get rid of these paratrooper inserts. I'm so tired of looking up into the sky. If the next CoD is developed by Sledgehammer and it's going to be another World War II game, if you're going to have TAC inserts, please don't ever do this paratrooper thing again. It irritates my soul more than anything, having to look straight up into the air, no one's there, I look back down, and I get killed. I feel like with the maps in this game, you just don't get that big rush of excitement like you would when you're about to play, you know, a 9v9 domination terminal type thing. It's Friday night, you just got home from school, you're about to hop on with the boys, play some CoD, you guys got 9v9 dom terminal, it's a beautiful Friday night. How are you sniping so fast? I don't know, just quick scoping, my guy. You know, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like the maps in this game really remind me a lot of Modern Warfare 3, which would make sense because, you know, Sledgehammer worked on MW3, but, you know, actually, yeah, like, that is kind of the perfect comparison. Like, there are some good maps in MW3, but, like, I don't feel a massive rush of excitement to play a lot of them, you know what I mean? Not bad maps, just, you know, not exactly the most exciting thing ever. Sorry if I've rambled on so long about this, but I can't stress enough how important having good maps are in a Call of Duty. It's my biggest problem with Modern Warfare 2019. I feel like this might be blasphemous to some people, but I genuinely think that Modern Warfare 2019 is the worst Call of Duty we've ever had. Has nothing to do with the weapons. The weapons are phenomenal. The game feels incredible. It's just the maps are terrible. It doesn't matter how good the mechanics are of the game. If you've got bad maps, you got bad gameplay. And I just can't stand the maps. And again, I'm speaking from a main, you know, like 6v6 perspective. So my biggest thing personally, when it comes to whatever this next COD's going to be called, if it is being developed by Sledgehammer, if it is going to be another World War II based Call of Duty game, whatever they did here in this game, I enjoy the mechanics of this game. The game feels great. I enjoy the sniping. I enjoy the red gunning. The game feels very good to play. The problem again is just the maps. So that's what I'm really What? Sor, how in the world are you doing that so quick? I am a gamer. Just done a lot of quick scoping in my time. Been quick scoping since 2008. I'm a dork. So anyways, going back to what I was saying, yeah, I know I'm harping on the maps a lot, but that's like the biggest thing that really needs to be good with this next Call of Duty. Even currently in Black Ops Cold War, I don't even think a lot of the maps are really bad. It's just we're lacking so much content in 6v6. Now, granted, to be fair, I really don't feel like I need to go ahead and talk so much about the development cycle of Black Ops Cold War. Everyone already knows how the game was made. It was kind of rushed, put together, made in a pandemic, made from home, everything. Like, look, I get it. Now, what I really do feel like could be a great idea is if, oh no, Activision wants to take a year off one time, give the developers a break, give them an extra year to work on the game so we know it's fully polished and ready to go. They could just release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer in November and just, you know, update that. The game's been done since 2018, so why not? As far as what I would really love to see from this next Call of Duty is, if it is going to be another World War II game, I would honestly love to see a Pacific theater. Maybe have the campaign start off, instead of, you know, it being D-Day in the European theater, it could be, you know, starting off, I'm not exactly sure what game it was. I know it's Medal of Honor, but I don't know which Medal of Honor game started off with the bombing of Pearl Harbor. But I really do feel like that could be cool, though. Like, if they were to do a Pacific theater and, like, have that be, you know, the main focus, but do some, like, you know, little snippets of the Russian side of the war, and both the Pacific theater and the European theater, like, do, like, some Russian versus Japanese. I feel like bringing some light onto that part of the war could be, like, really interesting. Like, you know, towards the end of the war like that, I feel like would be really cool. Again, not only that, but, you know, having, like, a little bit of the Russian side of the European theater and whatnot, you know, pushing back from Stalingrad. Personally, I think that could be really cool. Again, this is all speculation as to what I would like to see, but, you know, who knows what we're gonna get. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, if for some reason this game isn't going to be World War II at all, and this is just a complete rumor and I am just completely wrong about this, and say, for example, we get something like Advanced Warfare 2, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I would actually really enjoy that, because Advanced Warfare, loved that game. Advanced Warfare was that game at the time that I really did not know how to feel about. Obviously, it was the first time that CoD went to jetpacks, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know how this is gonna play out, but hey, I actually really enjoyed that game. I wouldn't entirely mind another futuristic setting, but something tells me we're probably not gonna go back to that for a very, very long time, at least with the foreseeable future, and you know how Call of Duty is so wrapped up in Warzone, trying to make everything interconnected with each other. So I think with that being said, at least on the Warzone side of things, that it would make a lot of sense if they were to have have a World War II based game. Now, actually, if I'm remembering correctly, in the article, I think they said something about the game being based in the 1950s. So if it's like a post-World War II, Korean War kind of thing, I mean, that could be interesting, and it would make a lot of sense because, you know, you could just take the weapons from World War II and put them into Warzone. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. If this next CoD is going to be World War II, I feel like that would make the most sense, especially if Activision is really focused on keeping this whole Warzone integration thing going. It just makes the most amount of sense because, you know, obviously it would be very, very weird if they somehow brought jetpacks to it and had, like, laser guns and whatnot. Like, straight up Advanced Warfare 2, but in Warzone. Like, that, it just doesn't seem right. Again, especially considering the fact that that clearly seems to be, or at least, you know, Warzone clearly seems to be the main focus. It wouldn't really surprise me if this is the direction that they decided to take. Which, that's another thing, man. Like, I know Warzone's the big moneymaker right now, but man, it is tough out here for 6v6. 6v6 has and will always be the core experience of Call of Duty. Like, that's just what people buy the game for, and currently it's just really disappointing to see the lack of support for it. I know to an extent it's out of the developers' hands on what Activision decides to do with how they want to, you know, direct the franchise and everything, but personally though, I really do feel like there needs to be a little bit of a shift in focus, because we need some more 6v6 stuff. And I'm not trying to talk smack on Warzone at all, trust me. I realize how popular, how important it is to the Call of Duty franchise nowadays. Like, Warzone and Modern Warfare 2019, what they were able to do with that was honestly just mind-blowing, because it brought back COD's hype to a sense that I haven't seen since Black Ops 2. And I've been around, man. Like, again, my first COD was COD 4. So again, my biggest thing, depending how this all goes, is I really hope we get a good amount of 6v6 content. I want to see a lot of new maps. I don't feel like half of the maps in the new game should be, you know, remakes and remasters. I know I've done a lot of rambling, but I really hope that this all makes sense. So yeah, like, definitely go ahead and let me know how you guys are feeling about this down in the comment section below. Again, if it turns out that Sledgehammer is developing this next COD, I'm actually going to be really excited for that, because I feel like they can take what they learned from COD World War II and make a game that's as good feeling for the next COD. Again, the biggest thing in my opinion that really held this game back was the lack of maps, and honestly, I really feel like we should have got the war maps for free on this game, because man, like, playing the same base 3 war maps without playing or without buying DLC was again, especially on PC. I mean, I have the DLC and everything, but man, I hardly got to play it. I mean, thankfully though, that is different now, you know, with the current Activision business model and whatnot. You know, we get all these maps for free, you know, we get the battle passes and whatnot. It just really depends how they go about it and how many maps we have at launch. Honestly, I'd be kind of surprised if it turns out that we're not getting another World War II based video game. Which actually, if you guys remember, I think this was around the time that Black Ops 4 was being worked on or something like that. It was a couple of years ago, but I remember hearing all of these leaks and rumors. Oh, whoa. Why couldn't there have been a third headshot behind that? Oh my goodness. Do you guys remember a couple of years ago when this game called Call of Duty Vietnam was being worked on, that Sledgehammer was working on? All those leaks and rumors from a couple of years ago. Again, I think this was like before Black Ops 4, before Modern Warfare, something like that. And then it turned out we obviously got Black Ops Cold War, so with the current rumor, I mean, this is a possibility. This is a serious possibility that we got on our hands here. Obviously, again, all speculation. This whole video has just been entirely speculation, but I'm kind of excited to see what happens after all these years. Like, I'm still excited to see, like, what they bring to the table, and it really is impressive how long this franchise has been able to go on for. Like, it's kind of impressive. This franchise has been ongoing for nearly 20 years, which is just honestly psychotic to think about. Actually incredible. Still, obviously, it's way too soon to tell. We're probably not going to hear anything for another, like, what, 2-3 months? Or who knows, maybe we'll stretch it all the way to August, kind of like how they did with Cold War. We'll end up getting the reveal in, like, you know, mid-August or something like that. All of the COD partners do their streams for the alpha, and then we get the closed beta, like, 2-3 weeks later. For as long as this series has gone on, I still get excited for this time of the year, so I don't know, man. My hopes are always high, so we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, whatever happens with this next COD, can we just not have riot shields in it? That'd be great.
Fighter pilot inbound. Scraping the chart. Charlie is overrun. Closing with aim.
Oh my the riot shield. I don't know how my shot just went through all of them, bro. Oh my goodness. And after playing these shipment games, one other thing that we could really go with would be the constant screen shaking. So anyways though, guys, on that note, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and definitely be sure to go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below how you guys are feeling about all of this. Personally, I'm pretty excited. Just going off my own speculations, I would kind of like to see another World War II Pacific Theater focused game. I think that'd be pretty cool, but just go ahead and let me know know what you guys are thinking. Also, one other thing I forgot to mention, I probably should have mentioned this at the start of the video, but currently throughout the course of this weekend, my G Fuel code is 30% off if you guys feel like supporting me directly. If you guys need a restock on anything like that, it's 30% off through the course of the weekend and 20% off on cans if you guys are interested. Also, feel free to go ahead and join my Discord that's linked down in the description below so you guys never miss pings when I post new videos here to YouTube, as well as when I go live on Twitch. Once again, I really hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you guys did, subscribe if you're new. It's been SoRage, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.